Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 11.5, and here we are starting the video down in creative mode. We won't be here very long. I just want to show you something that stems from an incident I had a couple of videos ago where a POI collapsed and it knocked me off of the high level and I was unable to get back to my SV, and quite rightly some of you put comments in saying that I should have had a pre-made SV in my factory ready to go to get me out of trouble. I must admit, I did look through the available default ones here. I've looked at this one here, and yes, they are quite useful. And in a normal survival game, I probably would have gone for one of these, like the Light Fighter L7. I mean, there's even a Scout here of level 5. But I thought in the context of Project Eden, where the challenge is a bit better, I've got my Wayfarer up in space, so I'm going to need something that's going to give me a bit more flexibility with context of oxygen and maybe range given the size of the planets, because, well, you never know what's going to happen. So I've been kind of putting off a final decision in the knowledge that I knew that I had more than enough resources in the workshop to build a small default ship should I need it if things get bad. And the other day I came across a YouTube channel run by a guy called DisturbedZ. I found his ship that he was using quite interesting, and I looked at it, and we're going to turn around and look at it now. Build wise, I know some of you may say, well, it looks very basic, and it is a very basic ship. But it's also very interesting in the sense of the shape and the fact that he's using aerodynamics. I'll give you a bit more of a rundown through here. And I was also intrigued the way he was using it. And while I was actually watching his video, he said that he'd uploaded it to the workshop. So what I actually did is I went up on the workshop, did a search, and as you can see, it's called the Arctic Cat MK3. And what I will say is, in the video description, I've put a link to his channel and to this ship in the workshop. So what makes this ship so interesting? Well, if you actually look at it, it's quite a small ship. I mean, it's slightly angular, but if I cancel that and show you here, he's actually got quite a lot inside of it. I mean, he's got a mobile constructor. I mean, and you can see here it's at CPU level 2, but it's up to 12,700, which isn't surprising considering what he's actually got in here. I mean, he's got a mobile constructor, quite a lot of thrusters, which I'll talk about later on. He's got a couple of fuel tanks, generators, O2 station, and more importantly, he's got a warp capability, which is one of the reasons which attracted my attention, in the sense that in Project Eden, I may need to warp out to find another system to survive. You never know, and you can see there's a fridge there as well. So it's got all the basics to get around with. And quite also, probably why the CPU is too high, he's put 2 RCSs in. And the reason for that is, if you look at the shape of the ship, he's actually using aerodynamics to get fuel efficiency. And this is another thing that attracted me. So what we're going to do is jump into the ship. And I'm just going to power on. And we'll just go into third person. Now, the way it's in now is the way that he uses the ship with all thrusters. You can see it's got a VTOL capability up and down like that. So you can literally take off and fly. What I've done is made a couple of small changes to the configuration of the ship. I've actually added a couple of custom groups and I've split the thrusters off. And what you've got here is thrusters. If I turn thrusters off, what you see now is this ship's now flying aerodynamically. If you look down on the bottom right, you can see that while you're actually flying across, I'm getting 98 minutes there. If I take off there, you get 470. So it could be a very fuel efficient ship should you be in a situation where, say, like, you had to fly this using biofuel rather than Promethean because you didn't have any Promethean with you. And even more effectively was what I've done is, if I come in here, you've got to be a little bit quick. If you turn off the boost, you can actually drop the ship down because you've got a couple of jet motors on the outside. And you can see the speed is halved, but the ship is still, because of the RCSs, the ship is still maneuverable, even with minimal thrusters. And of course, more importantly, you could then turn the thrusters back on, and the thrusters give you extra control should you need it. So you've got a very low speed ship here, and the fuel range is a lot more considerable. Again, it works for the if you had to use biofuel rather than power cells. And of course, more importantly, because of the VTOL capability, if in my case, if for some reason that I needed to get back to the Wayfarer, I can actually fly up into space, because of course one of the things, problems with aerodynamic ships is that if you've got a purely aerodynamic ship, it won't fly in space, because it obviously needs the thrusters to maneuver. Hence, this is going to be the ship I'm going to build in my factory as a backup ship. But rather than just tell you that this is a backup ship, I thought I'd just demonstrate it. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it. As I said, I've put links in the video description to DisturbedZ's channel and a link to this ship in the workshop. So if you want to take a look at it, feel free to follow the links. And what we're going to do now is I'll just cut out of creative mode and we'll get back into normal gameplay. So I'll see you when we get there. Welcome to the game, and here we are on top of the capital vessel looking down on the ice giant that we were exploring in the previous video. And in this part, what I want to do is go down in a little bit of force using this ship. And I think let's just have a quick look. We've got power on, we've got thrusters. I think the only thing I might not have is some backup food. Let's just check the fridge. Yeah, we've only got basic supplies, so we can hook out some food. We'll take that with us. We'll take the waffles, the pizza, and maybe we'll take a few canned vegetables. We'll take some against taking casualties, and maybe we'll take 10 energy bars. So we're all powered, all thrusted up, and we're just going to take off. Because what I want to do in this video is we're going to go down and, how can you say, do a little bit more of an aggressive exploration. Now, what I did do off camera is I did come down and do a bit more scouting to open the planet up a bit to see if we can find some POIs, but it looks very much like the planet has rotated, so we may be coming down in a totally different area, which could be interesting. Let's see where we are on the map. Yep, we've come down. I explored all this area so that we may have potential POIs to take out. You can see we've got industrial fuel there, we've got an abandoned mine, we've got an abandoned factory up here, there's an abandoned reactor down here, and of course we've landed down here, which is, well, that's the way it goes. Let's have a swoop down onto here and see what that is. Got a missile base. I don't really want to tangle with a missile base just at the moment, and of course my camera position is a little bit out because I was messing around in creative mode. It says there's a drone there, but it's probably over the missile base. I mean, we could swoop in and take that out. No, I think we're going to keep going. If you look ahead there, you also see that I've deployed a water generator. And the reason I did that is I thought, well, seeing I'm going to be here for a little while, that I'd put a water generator down and we'll get some water, so that just to be able to, so that I can keep manufacturing oxygen going here. But there's a few big drones hanging around here. 3 of them. That could be interesting. They've also got 3. There's a level 8 advanced communication center. This could be interesting. If I can draw the drones away. Somebody actually said I need to keep getting the habit of attacking from height, because drones don't fire upwards. Taking a little bit of damage on the shields. It's 1 down. Got both of them down. Let's pick the target. Get rid of that rooftop. Shut him up. Another drone lurking in there. There he is. Can't see him now. There he is. You're down. Did I get you? Oh, go away. These are still firing. Take you out. You. Right. Getting really almost point blank range. I think we've now got out all their main defences. I wouldn't mind picking up, looting these big drones, but we're going to have to take a little bit of a risk on this. Just get in here. Yep, that's going to be worth it. Any more around here? So there's another one over here. Certainly going to take him out. There's a golem there as well. We don't have that, may not have that long, so we'll loot the drone first. And, yep, thank you. I can hear you huffing and puffing. Any more drones around here? Apologies, we're in the dark. I think that's about it, I think. Can't see any more around here. I think that's the one we've already done, isn't it? Oh no, there's one there. Is that one there? Yeah, I think. Well, there's a small drone over here. Certainly snagged the small one. That was a plasma drone. And that's just a rock. Oh well. Now, of course, we've got a troop ship due in. But we don't know when that's going to arrive. I mean, we could land right up on the top here. The ship's got shields, so it should be okay. Let's just... just turn the thrusters off, and we haven't got lights on. We'll leave the power on, definitely. I'm a little bit high up, which is a little bit of a cause concern. I haven't got my jetpack on either. Oops. Yeah, this might be a little bit interesting. Okay, we've woken up the locals. Anything else here? Well, we got plenty of loot here. Have a look round. Just let the jetpack recharge. Yep. And knock knock. I'm a little bit worried about that red dot. What's that? Oh, it's actually a ladder here. that a drone or a troop ship coming in? Oh, it's leaving, so I'd guess it's actually the troop ship. So I think what we're going to do is do a bit of reconnaissance. Wow. Right, there's a Mechanoid there. We've got a turret. Yeah, you ain't going to get me. Turret over the door. Oh, you did get me. Never mind. So down we go. It'll be okay. We get to the door. Back in again. Quick reload. Sneak back in here. Because there's a right in your face. Whoops, back in. Reload. Still got one shot in on me. Wow. There's a lot of them in here. Reload. Got you. The Mechanoids. Right, where's the spawn pads? There's nothing that way. There's one. I suppose I destroyed the other one that was over there. And I haven't made a core. I don't think I've actually got a core with me. I just had a sudden thought. I still have got a couple of cores with me. That's good. Let's just transfer some stuff up to setting that up there. Got a rocket launcher. Oh, I've got some ammunition as well. Only put that in there. Wow. I thought I'd brought more ammunition with me than that. That could be an issue. Although technically speaking, this video will probably be all about actually taking down this base here. Right. I'm not going to worry too much about that. And we can blast our way through this door. I've got the explosives. I mean, technically we could open this up once we find the core. Let's just get around here. And let's get into a firing position. Wow. Right, we got a couple of guys up here. I don't think the core will be up here. What we got over there? Well, I will certainly take that. And we're just going to go. I think we'll do the top floor first. Pull away, pull down, and fridge. Just pop some of these. I've got loads of fruit. So. Whoops, there's another one coming down. They're coming down after me. That's not fair. Reload. Grab you. And we got this area here. And right, we've got a switch there. Who knows what that opens? I'm always throwing switches and coming unstuck. And that's that. 60 food, 106. I'll take that and just shove this into and go back to player. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I can just drop into there. Actually, did I put anything into any food into the container controller? Yes, I did. That was a bit of a mistake there. It looks very much like we're going to have to go through this door here. Wow, blew the stairs up as well. Okay. This is tech tanks down here. Got more tanks down here. Where would the core be? Kind of a fully loaded. Reload. Now you're up here. Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna have to use another med kit. I think what we're gonna do is dish out a little bit of a surprise here. Wrong one. This is starting to annoy me. Gotcha. So this actually comes back to... Oops! Moral of the story is, don't open a door. That was a stupid mistake. Just hide in here. Let our health build up a bit. Just push this along a little bit. I've got loads of health drinks, so might as well use them. We've got a health kit back. Oops. That's where we went up. This came back. So if I'd opened this shutter, I would have been in real big trouble. What is this here then? Open other faction. Kind of lost a little bit. Okay. Right, this is the front door. I'm a little bit worried about what's coming in over there. There's something kind of creeping in on me. I'm just going to go up and check what's coming in. It looks like we've got 2 sets of drones coming in. I'm a little bit worried about that. Yeah, there. Gotcha. Now we're going to be a little bit careful because there's bound to be patrols around here. F5. I'm certainly going to grab you. A couple of power cells. And I'm certainly going to grab you. And I'm just going to see if we can dock up a little bit better this time. Got the thrusters. I'm just going to drop this into the turning controller. Just eat one of those. That can go into the fridge. That can go to replace some of the ones I've been using. Almost like there's something that goes up as well. Quick look. No. Let's just keep. Oops, let's find the door. Get back to what we were doing. That's the door to another faction. And this is the door to the outside. I think we'll blow this one first. Well, only use one at a time this time. Okay. Summer. So we've got door there, door which, well, we've got somebody in here who hasn't noticed me yet. This is the power room, and there's a sentry gun just above. Okay. trying to trap me, were you? This is the shower room. Might as well pick up the... Obviously a trap. Oh, this is fun. Applied the med kit. And the game's just gonna help it along a little bit with some fruit drinks. Actually, wow. Okay. There's a lot of them down there. Reload. We're ready to go. Let's get a bit closer. Reload. Gotcha. And we found the core. That behind some form of protection. Got a surprise for you. And we are in control. Right. I think if we bury the core down in here. It's certainly going to start. We're definitely going to have to keep an eye on the radar. Oops. What happened there? Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Oh well. Right, let's see what we got in here. Oh, wow, got a few cargo pallets. We got hangar light spawner. Right, let's see what we got in the way of fuel. Fuel, certainly gonna steal all the fuel. Yep, certainly gonna want 11155. And certainly want the oxygen out. 2215, that's certainly gonna be worth taking. Yeah, we've got 8 oxygen out of that. That'll make a difference. And right, we've got drones coming in again, and they're attacking. And where is the stairs out of here? Hope they're not hitting my ship, because I could be using. I'll be going after the core because they're. It can be a little bit. Oops! Ah! Don't panic! Don't panic! Don't panic! Right, slow down! Slow down! Relax. They're not attacking you. They are attacking the thrusters. Off. Up! 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 Gain height. I mean, if they destroy the core, I don't care. Well, the trouble is they're destroying my valuable loot. Where are they? Let's just get away a little bit. Level off. And there's just the one. Well, you're going to die. Bugger. It's that one. And there's his buddy. Of course, we're gonna loot these guys over. Oops, then he fell off the top. That'd be embarrassing. And I'm just gonna take that. And take that. And I think the safest place is up here. This time we're going to leave the thrusters on, just in case anyone comes in. Devices, cargo box access, Merc, container box. We're not going to win any awards for this, but everything is gratefully received. That's shotgun tier 2. Yep, well. Now we've got control of the base, so what we can do is let's hook up to container controller. I'm just going to shove this in. Nanotubes, that in, that in, that in, that in, that in, that in. Double tap here. Something very close to us. Just, what I'm going to do is just come into here. So we've got some hollow screens. A little bit worried about whatever that is really close to me. Yeah, it's the troop ship. Okay, boys. That's a Refit dog. That's of no real importance. I'm sure these guys have force fields. Is that it? Is that all? That's all you got? There's somebody hidden in the trees there. I can see you. More Refit dogs there. There you are. You're dead. You've actually got plasma ammunition. I think I'd rather have you than the others. And we're just going to pull back here. Ah, so he was the guy in charge of the Refit dog patrol. So technically, these are one light. Maybe they ran into a local hostile fauna. So I'm not worried about the Refit dogs because they shouldn't be able to get up here. Ah, famous last words. I'm just going to jump out and again make sure the steel plates, container controller. I see a Refit dog come up. Nope. I'm just gonna salvage out that. These are all worth a lot in the way of electronics, so I'm certainly going to strip the mast. And just take these off. And double tap. Make sure we can see what's coming in. Oops, yeah, I know, I'm a little bit far out. Got here some more electronics. Yes, I can hear you. And we'll grab that. Okay, got some electronics. And that. Take that and switch. And something else coming in. I wonder if that's a... I'm still on top of the ship. I can't really afford the chance. Okay, yeah, he's a heavyweight. Wow, if he'd got into me. Aha. Gotcha, gotcha. Take that, we need that ammunition. I think seeing I'm just floating free here. Okay, we'll just get back to our nice friendly location. Double tap. Don't really want that. What I'm really interested in is the room that we didn't go into. Where is it? Certainly want all this. This is all worth a lot of stuff. Where is it? We got to go down another. Ah, this is the room that I'm. Okay, we've got a lot of substrate. There we are. I knew there had to be some goodies in here somewhere. Substrate. Should now be able to pick the drill up. And there's another one over here as well. That in there. Just eat the food. Put that into the fridge. Everything else is what I would normally carry with me. Probably don't need 97 power cells anymore. So that can go into there. And see what we got in here. That's all gone over nicely. And I'm just going to clear this room out for the steel plates and the electronics. That's a nice little wall. Glass plate. I suppose I could take the windows as well. Take that. What we got here? For deco. Oops. Certainly take the med kits. You can pay me back for all the med kits I've used in taking this. Oops. Okay, there's another patrol just dropped. Just going to reload. Patrol should be in around here. There's the third one. Goodbye. Okay, we're just going to swoop in and loot them. Try and get as much loot as possible. Yeah, we'll take the ammunition. There should be 3 of them. Where are you? It's the second one. And now, where's your handler? He's over there. So let's just get back to here. Just tuck ourselves inside here. Drop down. We can leave the thrusters on. We've got quite a lot of fuel. Tap. Still got the, yep, that's still working. We'll just go down in through here. We're certainly going to take that. These are just steel plates. That's the ground. I'm saying going to take the shutter doors. Take that. Oh, that's just wood. Shutter doors have got some use. We actually stripped that out, didn't we? Okay, we'll just go straight through the wall. Oh, well, I missed these. Yep, well, take those. That's my core. I'm sure there was some. Oh, wow, we found the oxygen. We're going to take that and a sentry gun. All we need to do now is find. Oh, look at this tucked up in here. Right, we're gonna have to just drop this off as well. I don't think I need that. Just eat that just for because I'm too idle to put it into the. Yeah, that was nearly missed that one. Wow, okay, we found another one. I'm starting to like this place. So what I will probably do is loot it down completely. Simply because this will be a good... Well, we found the fuel tanks. We're certainly going to take those. Yeah, I'm going to probably take this apart completely just so that I can put all the resulting stuff up into the workshop. I haven't found the generators yet, though. Right, we've got doors here. We got here. Indigestion tablets. Always wanted indigestion tablets. Oh, got away with it. Take this, that, take the window. Oh, these are armoured windows. These are, wow, glad I didn't try to shoot my way through those. They would have taken some. So only going to take this stuff off the roof. And in here, only would take those. Hello, boys. He's just happily wandering around. Okay. Let me see. I'm absolutely certain that, well, the generators are going to be in it somewhere. We'll certainly take up through here. We got in here. Okay. Nothing. Oh, I've just suddenly realised that I didn't set the timer for this video because I did that bit in creative mode. So I think this is what I'm going to call it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do is loot this base down off camera. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.